guys, today I'm playing Destiny and I am doing the mission the Warmind, and this is the level 4 story. And in this video guys, I'm going to try to show you the best way to beat this level. Now this is the very end. I'm just trying to show you how to beat the very end. So when you get in this area right here guys, you want to make sure you take your time. If you have your special ability, again those guys will be charging you, so you can use it right there if you want to. And the lockers to the right of me, there's a ghost that you can pick up, so make sure you pick that up before you move on. It's right there to the right, or right in front of me. I am playing with a friend right here, and we are playing on a harder difficulty, just because I am a little bit over leveled and he's a little bit under level. But you know, I suggest if you're playing with friends, you play on the hardest difficulty just so you get more XP that way. If you're playing by yourself and you're just waiting for your friends to get on to play with them, I suggest just playing on normal difficulty. And then once you beat the mission and your friends get on and you're going to play the same mission over again, you can just play on a harder difficulty, and then you can still tell your friends what to expect. So when you come up here guys, you don't want to rush, because this guy right here is going to drop down from the ceiling, so you want to make sure you get ready for him. And then when you come up here guys, you just want to try to hold this room right here. You don't want to rush out because there's a lot of enemies in the middle, so you want to try to hold this room down until you clear out all the enemies in the middle. And then once you do that, you want to move to the left side of this room. So again, once you clear out the middle, what you want to do is come over here and take out the group of enemies that are over here. You're going to have at least one of them is going to be one of those shield guys that you have to, take down his shield before you can kill him. If you do have your special ability at this point, you want to make sure you save it for the next part of this mission, the very end of it, because you're going to have like waves of enemies. And you want to make sure you save your grenade as well. If you do use it before you deploy the ghost, make sure it recharges before you deploy the ghost, so you'll be best prepared for the wave of enemies that are going to come at you in this next part. So what you want to do for the first part, whether you're playing with friends or by yourself, you want to stay right here, because you're going to have enemies that spawn in the middle, and two enemies should rush to the left. And I've never seen any enemies like coming from the right side, so you just really want to worry about the left side and the middle. So when you start off, if you're playing by yourself, I suggest once you deploy the ghost, you come over here and you take out the two enemies that rush at you over here, and then focus on the guys in the middle. And then you can take out the guys in the middle right here. If you do have a grenade or your special ability, I wouldn't use it quite yet. I would wait until the second wave to use your grenade or your special ability. You want to save it for the second wave, not the first one. So once you clear out this first wave, this is where the rest of them are going to come. Now at this point, I'm sure you're not going to have like the heavy weapon yet. I'm not really sure on that, but I'm pretty sure you don't. At this point, you don't have the heavy weapon. So either use your grenade once they all spawn in the middle, or you can run up there and use your special ability. But I would wait. And save your special ability for the like those purple ball things that will spawn behind you. Like they'll spawn in this area right where I am, so you kind of want to move up before that happens. Or you could just stay here if you wanted to. You could just hold down this area, and once they spawn behind you, you could be like prepared for them and just use your special ability on the enemies that spawn behind you, and then just run away, because you won't be able to kill them all, because you should have we're playing on hard, so we get 3 of those purple ball things that spawn behind us. If you're playing on normal, you just get 2 of them, but I guess if you're playing on harder difficulty, you get 3 of them. So once you kill all these guys, now I thought that you had to clear out the whole wave before the before those purple ball things would spawn, but they came a little bit earlier than I expected. But again, you want to make sure you save your special ability for these things, I would think. And if they do catch you off guard like they did for me, all you have to do is just keep running the corners of the room and you should be fine. You want to take out the enemies first before you focus on the like the purple balls. Really, you want to take them out and then try to take out one purple ball at a time. That's your best bet. You know, you could like hold down this room, and if one of those things come over here, then just run to another area if you get overwhelmed. But for the most part, you should be able to hold this room down if you're having, you know, it shouldn't be too hard. As long as you take out the enemies before you focus on these purple balls. And again, guys, if you're playing on a harder difficulty or you're just playing by yourself, as long as you just take your time, you should be fine. You shouldn't have too much trouble. And again, if you are playing this by yourself and then you know you're waiting for your friends to get on, you can play this and then you can tell them, you know, how to best play this area, and then you don't have to like replay it over and over just because they didn't know what to do. You can just tell them, and then that'll make things easier for them. And before you go back to the ghost, guys, make sure you look around this area. Make sure none of the enemies, you know, make sure they didn't drop anything for you that you can pick up, like any gears or weapons or whatever. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Again, thanks for watching, and I will be posting more videos like this on my channel. Hopefully this was helpful, and thanks for watching, guys.
They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall. Old Earth. Russian. The legends are true. The Warmind did survive the collapse. Rasputin, an AI built to defend Earth. He faced the darkness and survived. And he's protecting something here in the Cosmodrome. We have to find a way to reach him.